Given that there are samples and they are now capable of being analysed for presence of drugs maybe 6 months before the test was carried out, frozen samples, do you think that they should be re-examined now, maybe even the Beijing Olympics too?
Well, there is a statute of limitation under the existing World Anti-Doping Code, which is a period of 8 years. So games organisers, and in this case let's talk about the IOC, have a period of 8 years within which they can retest frozen samples. That period under the new code is going to be extended to 10 years because, as one of your speakers said, technology gets better, testing gets better, and we are able to turn round to athletes and say, if you cheat now, we may well be able to test you at a later date and catch you when the technology gets better. And it wouldn't surprise me at all that London samples wouldn't be tested 8 years from the London Games.
Do you think they should be tested?
I do. I think it's a major, major deterrent. At the end of the day, the whole object of this exercise is to protect the clean athlete. I mean, I've spent most of my sporting life trying to promote sport to young people, and I need people to believe, athletes to believe, that it's clean. And I think this is a very good way of doing it. Not all samples are retested. They're done on a selected basis. I mean, London took somewhere around about 5,300 samples. It really would be over the top to test them all, but I think a reasonable selection will be tested at a future date in the knowledge of better testing procedures.
That would mean the theoretical possibility, at least, that some medalists in the London Games could be stripped of their medals.
Absolutely, and the IOC have struggled with that quite regularly over the last 5 or 6 years, ever since this policy started. We've had medals returned to us, and medals have been re-awarded. They are done under the main under the rules of the International Sports Federation. The IOC would cancel the medal award and reallocate it. But yes, that's entirely possible, and I hope that too is a sanction.
I'm sure you're a very fit and very robust man, but do you feel tough enough for this job?
It's an intellectual challenge. If you've spent all your days trying to encourage people to do things, you now take up the heading of an organisation which in many ways tell people what not to do. WADA officials and the anti-doping community in some ways are policemen. That's a tough role, but at the end of the day, if we cannot continue to be seen to win this battle, then young people will not be encouraged to take part in sport, and people who watch it will be questioning the validity of it, and we will not have again the wonders of the London Olympic Games, which I thought were outstanding for everybody who took part and certainly everybody who watched them.
Sir Craig, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.